Hello, Mad Lads! We're here, Blood Will Tell. So we're going to go back to Chapter 1. There's 4 fiends left. I also really, really like how it will, like, tell you how many fiends are left in each one, which is pretty cool. So in this one, you can get 3 of the fiends right now. And then the last one you'll do much later in the game, which is, like, kind of an artificial way to, like, make you, like, return to places in the game, but I also kind of like it because it's like almost like a Metroid type feel in that, like, once you get like a certain ability, you can like come back and be like, hey, remember that place? It's kind of nice.
I do remember that place.
You can also like BTFO enemies, yeah, that's what you can do, yeah. So we're not going to spend a lot of time doing that. This next part is mostly going to be fighting bosses. I mean, making movies, making songs, fighting around the world.
Yeah, and kind of the thing, level ups don't necessarily give you more like stats other than HP, right? Or do they give you actual stats?
There's not level ups.
Oh yeah, the swords gain levels.
So this is one thing you have to do that you have to figure out on your own is you can knock over this tree, and we did that. So now we're gonna climb said trio. Thanks, Dororo. And whenever you see one of these like red X's or white X's, it means that there's an enemy there. And this is one of the, I guess,
hey, buddy.
A lot of bosses in this game are optional, but this is the first, I guess, optional one. We're going to pretty consistently do the jump slash technique because it just generally works.
Although for true ending, you need to get all of them right.
I believe that's correct. Although I honestly haven't gotten that far quite yet.
Oh my god.
No, it's not. I just didn't hit it well. Yeah.
Thank you, Dororo.
Yeah, every time I say Dororo, I don't want to say it like it with like, because I'm not Japanese and I don't pretend to be a weeb or anything, so I don't want to be like, oh, I'm Spencer-san, Dororo. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
it's really awkward because you want to say it correctly, but the way that they say it in Japanese is really awkward.
Yeah.
But like when you Americanize it, you're like, oh, I sound stupid anyway.
Dororo.
So it's like a lose-lose situation.
Yeah. This boss is clearly not too hard. So. As I die. Rip. Ah, come on, man. I've definitely fought this boss worse and I've fought this boss better. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Hi, buddy. And as we found out, a lot of bosses have weak spots. This one's essentially the back. A lot of them are the back. Boom, 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 boom. Jeez. Hey, Dororo, if you could help at all, that'd be absolutely fantastic.
No. Doesn't he, like, or she throw bombs eventually?
I think so. Come on. Finish that up.
I love these demons that just appear and then shoot.
Yep. Pretty basic. Alright, yep. Come on. Good. Alright, so that was one of the 48, right? Yeah. 48 fiends. This is me. And he's like, I feel it. I feel the cosmos. So we got the hippocampal synapse, which gives me some things.
Wow, plus 10 luck? I don't know what luck does.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like a lot. I don't know either. I also like how it tells you, it's like the small things that make this game so cool. Like, it tells you how many demons you've killed. So now when you press start, if you look on the left, it says I killed 136 demons. I don't know if that is any, like...
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
I don't know if it's any help or bearing, or if it's just something cool to be like, I killed that many demons. But it's just that small stuff that you're like, that's neat. Also, this game's kind of really mean sometimes in that, like, a lot of times during the story, you'll beat a boss and you will not get, like, life back. But at least when you kill the optional bosses, I believe you get life back. But this game can be, like, very, very ruthless. But yeah, we're just heading up towards the village that you remember from last time. No. Hi, Dororo.
I'm back.
Yeah, like, she, like, literally ran away. Also, for having Dororo can die during battle, but like it's just like one of those like Donald and Goofy kind of thing. Because like when they die, they don't like they can come back, or do you have to heal them back?
Yeah, they revive themselves after. Like,
yeah, it's just like that. Which I think Kingdom Hearts came out before this game. I think so.
Yep. Yeah. Kingdom Hearts 1 was pretty early. It was like 2002.
Yeah. So he, whatever, Dororo can be pretty helpful during certain battles, where like there's certain battles that have like specifically tough to hit just because that's how they wanted it to be. And having Dororo be the meat shield is pretty cool. So we're almost at the village then.
Black void spewing out demons.
Yep. Hi. I guess I should be breaking these once in a while. Oftentimes, yeah, I don't want Spirit Up, but oftentimes they'll have like leg cannon stuff and whatever, and that's nice.
Is there like an actual currency in this game? I don't think so.
No, the only thing, and I still haven't seen like where to use it yet, is those like medical things, those little circular balls.
Oh, yeah, right.
So the two bosses that we're gonna fight are gonna be in here. And of course, I could wait till later in the game to clear them all out, but the way I look at it is if a boss is possible for me to fight, like now, I'm gonna do it. Like if it's like, you know, reasonably easy to do it now, I'm gonna do it to get the level ups, considering besides your sword arms leveling up, that's like the only thing that levels up, so I'm gonna do it. Oh yeah, that's right, I have this. Completely forgot.
I was about to say, or ask you when you get the dash.
Yeah, I got that right at the end of last time.
I also do remember that the more like parts you get back, the more like you naturally move faster. So
yeah,
this game just ramps up coolness.
So some of the times when you get to where bosses are, it's not completely obvious how you go about. I don't think I'm gonna die here, but for the sake of not having to do it again, I'm gonna save right here. Because I did die on this boss one time, but I also didn't really know what I was doing. So
also, I love that sound effect. That I don't know
so
what
Japanese.
That Japanese instrument is.
So for this, you're like, where's the boss? You have to break all these because I guess reasons. And every time I go around, I always miss one, and I have to look around and be like, where was it? Bam! I actually really don't like that move because against bosses, like it always misses.
Yeah, it looks a little awkward.
Especially if the boss has, like, any sort of semblance of moving.
Ah, yes. I like how, like, was it really necessary for it to be, like, a dozen statues you have to break?
It's, like, literally over a dozen. You're like, okay, I get it. There's another one that we'll see probably later in this part where it's just one that you break. So I don't know what they were doing. Like, we really want to... And look, there's always one I miss. I don't know if there's one extra that shows up at the end. Like, maybe that's... Maybe that literally wasn't there, and then all of a sudden they're like, break them all, and that one appears, or whatever.
Hey, buddy.
This boss is weird. Actually, it's the other boss I was thinking of that I died to. But yeah, we're almost already getting to the point where we're gonna see some, what's the word? You want to stay away from it when it's red. We're like almost already gonna see some like character swaps or palette swaps or whatever.
Dude, I gotta admit, I know that I'm not even the biggest fan of the genre, and I know Spencer doesn't like the games either. But if this game was made nowadays and was made like a Dark Souls type of clone, where maybe
people would go nuts.
It's such a cool premise, and all you have to do is like make the AI a little bit better, and then make the game a lot harder. But I think people would like really like this game if it was made nowadays.
I mean, from everything I've seen, people like the game. It just like wasn't around much.
I just don't understand why. Like I played Dark Souls 1, and I played like most of Bloodborne. But like after I played it, I was like, okay, cool. That was a fun game. I don't really have any aspirations to play the sequel because it's probably just the same thing.
Hello.
You should use your Ultra Mega move.
Oh yeah, good point. Don't move. Damn it.
Well,
Every single time. Against every boss that I use it. Which that's fine.
this is fine. On fire.
Alright. Neat. I got 2 sword arm levels up on one, Oh no, it was probably one left and one right, actually, now that I think about it. Sorry for all that pain.
So there's one left here.
Yeah, there's one left here.
What you gonna get?
So this is platelets, which is kind of important.
Ooh, regeneration.
It helps, you know, stopping bleeding, which is pretty cool. Which I guess he, like, had blood before. Find the fiend and defeat it. I also like how you can save when there's, like, enemies, like, 1 inch away from you. And it's, like, fine. It's not like, whoa, because some games are like, whoa, I can't save while there's enemies near. I can't think of examples off the top of my head, but it's definitely a thing I've like, seen, you know, multiple times. Alright, so unfortunately, it's going to be a bit of a walk. It's way up there. I also kind of forget... I think you just leave the stage then. I think you just save and leave.
Oh, is the dash like a time thing?
Yeah.
That's
It might get longer, but it's also one of those things where if you, like, constantly press it, it's like...
Yeah, but...
It's, like, really not worth it.
Pushing L3 and R3 always, like, hurts my thumbs.
Yeah. I also feel of all buttons on the controller, it's the one that would, like, mess up easiest. I based it on absolutely nothing, but it just feels like it. And I, of course, base this on absolutely nothing.
I don't see a lot of PS controllers with broken analog sticks, but it's definitely common for Xbox so often. And it's probably just people playing Call of Duty and pressing L3 constantly.
Yeah, I like really wish that games like this, I wish it would be like you press it. I don't know if you get it as an ability later, you know, where it's like you can always do it, but like I think this one you just walk.
There's one that's
oh, that's right. You hit the shining one. Yeah, that's right.
That's it.
Yeah. This boss is kind of hard.
Is this the one with the 3 faces, 4
Yeah.
faces? I remember this for some reason.
So you stay away from the red. Actually, you hope for the red, but you still stay away. It's kind of funky. I wish I had that ability, but we'll survive. Okay, that's kind of what you want.
Ooh, boy, it has a lot of health. I can see stuff.
Oh no. See ya. Damn it. Dororo, please, do something.
Nah, son. Do nothing.
I don't remember what yellow does. Oh, right.
Run with bombs.
Damn it. This game's kind of like one of those where you just compare the boss's health to your health, and you're like, I took a third of his health, and he didn't take a third of mine. We're doing okay. No. Damn it. Damn it. Oh, good. No, dude. Okay, now I have not taken a...
Holy crap, Dororo died in like one hit.
Hey, buddy. Oh,
What?
I don't know what that is.
Demons?
Interesting. I probably don't want to be seeing fire right now. Do something. Yeah, there we go. That's actual damage.
Yeah, that's actually like comparable to yours.
Damn it. I just have to be like uber patient. Okay, blue. I think.
Blue's the scariest because it's just like it touches you and it takes a bunch of damage. Red.
Is that red?
Yes.
leave me alone.
Probably just wants to get close to you.
Dororo, I hate you. Yeah, literally did. Thank you. Just do your thing, girl. Ooh, that kills the bad guys. That's cool. I'm just gonna play it safe. I know this is very boring, but I'm just gonna play it safe.
You have some handgun ammo.
You know what?
Better than nothing.
Hey, baby. Thank you, Dororo. Ah, come on. Oh. Hi, I cannot see. I hate you, Dororo.
But she's so helpful.
Thank you. 2, yeah. Dororo, please. Like, at this point, I think I would take yellow.
Yeah, yellow is like annoying, but it's also the least harmful.
Dororo, please. Just a move once in a while. Oh, you know what? How do I undo it on the boss? No, 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 no. Go away. Oh my god, they have so much life. No, I don't want it on boss camera. How do I turn that off again? No, 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 no. I don't want that either. Okay, I hate this right now.
What are you trying to do?
Turn off boss camera.
Why? Oh, there's health.
Yeah, where is it? Oh, over.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, did she get it or I hate her?
I think she got it.
Because I'm looking around for health and stuff, because sometimes it is a thing.
Oh, I see what you're trying to do. Yeah, if you break those shrines, or the metal things, the stone things.
What? I thought it was... She's actually doing decent chip damage, so... It's just so low right now that I'm just like... It's fine. Dororo! For the love of God!
There's one right next to you. Pack it.
What, these things? No, it's not these. They're like little tiny shrine. Okay. Hi. Do it. Dororo, please. Stands there, dies. Thanks. Hello. Yes. Yes. Okay, that's fine. Actually, you have been the MVP of this. I'm sorry that this battle has been so boring, lads.
You probably have 2 or 3 hits left, so it's so close to death that I don't have to worry too much.
Oh, shoot.
I still think you have like 2 hits left. There's health over there.
Wish I could see it.
That'd be cool.
Cool. Alright, well now. Cool. Alright, sorry about that, guys. That's definitely gonna be... That's gonna be the second hardest boss we fight in this one. And it was optional, but I feel like getting it out of the way now is kind of a cool thing. And the way I'm gonna try to do it is I'm gonna try to fight all the bosses that I can, knowing that I will have to go back and clear up some bosses later when I get like special abilities and stuff. So,
Ooh,
getting the muscle that supports the head, pretty important. Also, I feel like having these like level ups will be super helpful because chapter 2 is like pretty hard. So, now I think all I have to do is go and save.
Isn't there a save on the top entrance?
I believe that there is. Because when you like exit out, it'll be like anything not saved, and you're like, uh-oh.
Why do you go around this way?
Good point. I was not following correctly. Yeah, stage 2 is pretty interesting. Hi, go away. Hi, go away. I also feel like this game is like overwhelming sometimes with the amount of like bad guys just constantly spawning. Obviously, as you get stronger, it gets easier for that, but it's like you skip so many. Okay. So that's good. That actually went relatively well. I know that one boss was kind of boring, but that went relatively well. So we are going to... How do I leave again?
I can save the game here.
Right, but how do I leave? Did I just, like, restart? Oh, quit. Got it. Unless you have saved your game, all items, body parts. Okay, good. Right. Okay, cool. So we're going to start Chapter 2, and we're going to try to finish that today. I think probably everything except for going back and fighting the enemies again. Select chapter from the beginning. So this is exactly what we want to see. The hardest boss so far in the game's gonna be about halfway through this one, and it's just one of those that you have to be ultra patient, and that's all you can do. I like how all of a sudden you're in like a completely different area.
This wound was caused by a sword.
Oh no!
So it instantly gets way harder.
Oh, I remember this one.
You're automatically started like in one of these scenarios where you have to kill all the enemies. And I tried doing it first without having killed those other fiends, and it was like very difficult. And even now it's still pretty difficult. Like literally 1 second in, 10% of my life is gone. And life, as we mentioned last time, you know, it's not one of those things where like, oh, that's right, I was using this. It's so cheap, but whatever, it works. Life is not one of those things that like you have like items that you can be like, oh, let me just use this item. Like it does not work that way in this game. Seriously, even that. Yeah, that first move where they jump in is like brutal. Okay. 6 out of 20. Hello, normal guy. How are you? Please do not leave. This might kill one of them. Sweet. It did. What is this? What is that?
Spirit?
Attack him. I assume it's short-lived, but I'll still take it.
Reminds me of the Link's Awakening power-ups.
Yeah. Oh, no! Okay, that's fine. Okay. Okay. We're doing pretty decent. Now, the most annoying enemy in the game so far is gonna show up after these stupid dumb dogs. They are right there. They suck.
Oh yeah, it's real guys.
Flaming wheel guys. That can only really be hit by the side. Cool. Try my best here, lads. At least they don't have a lot of life, but they are so annoying. Okay. Hello. I'll take a free enemy. Pretty sure there's more wheel guys. Oh, God.
2 wheel guys, 3 dogs, 1 hard guy. This is looking good. Oh, it's probably cool.
Really like to get rid of those. Okay, good. Damn it. That's fine.
Hey, you can use your spirit attack.
Sometimes the camera, like many games at the time, is not your friend. Okay, that is everything. Could have been better. Could have been worse.
It's kind of startling how
I know, it
sudden
was.
that was.
Yeah, that was like very quick. Like Dragon Brood. You're like, oh, okay. So if this gave me another life, that'd be awesome. Sweet. Okay, so we're definitely gonna save that.
I can see.
Because we have pretty much the exact same thing coming up in like a second. Because this game, I don't know, I've only done 2 chapters so far, but so far the second chapter is so much harder than the first, and it's very rude. It's very rude to you. I'm actually gonna, if this isn't a cutscene, which it is. Okay.
Jackie, there's dead people too.
It's the same wound as the dogs. Probably killed by the same person.
Hyakimaru
These people aren't
rules.
warriors. Who would kill simple villagers for no reason?
Me. So yeah, you're essentially fighting zombies this whole time. Just based. Yeah, this is another one where you have to kill like all 10 villagers or whatever it is. But after this, if I don't automatically get my life back, I'm going to try to walk back and see if that health thing is back. Because that'd be pretty cool. But yes, there will be frequent saving in this part. Especially before each and every boss.
Seems to me this would be a good place to use your spirit.
Yes, good point.
This,
Did kill 5. Sometimes, like, I just get, like, kind of lazy with it. Like, I should just be doing this to knock him down. Like, one left. Oh, cool. Great.
I love the Sonic the Hedgehog move.
I know, right? I think I could still go back. We'll see. It'd be nice. Cool. See ya. Bye-bye. Now, knowing how mean this game is, I'm sure it's not going to be there again, but... Of course not. Why would it be there? Do you imagine? How stupid. Okay, so there might be another one coming up too, but... Yeah, this game is just, like, ruthless with items. It just is not a fan of you beating it. Oh, here's one. Well, that's nice. Hi, everyone. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna actually grab... See ya. A sword. Because there will be battles coming up where I cannot use my sword arms. Okay, good. Platforming is about what you expect.
Yeah, it doesn't look good, but it doesn't look that bad either.
No, it's not. It's not DMC levels, but it's not anything bad at all. Okay. Oh, cool. I might actually have a full life for this. Neat. Okay. So we're going to change our equipment from Unmarked Blade to Sword of Clarity. What is this? Sparrow's Flight.
That's probably your super move.
Yeah, that's our super move. I cannot wait till we get another one of those. Okay, this is the first of the battles where you have to be like just very patient.
Looks like today is not your day.
Nothing
My
personal.
sword craves blood, and unfortunately for you, it wants yours.
What?
Yes, you shall have your blood. Be a good boy and calm down.
That sword is either an enchanted blade, or one that is possessed by fiends.
Time to die, boy.
He definitely looks normal. And also, that blade doesn't look evil.
It's probably the nicest blade
I
in history of
think
the
this
world.
sword would like to disagree with you.
Is that why you can't use your sword arms?
You fight these in non-lethal ways because like you're trying to like save this guy, which means that, well, I think it'll explain it real quick. Teachings of Gyake echoed through Himakurero's mind. Himakurero, you must never kill another human. Your powers must be used to destroy demons and demons alone. So Himakurero will battle using the back or the dull part of his sword. He cannot use any other weapons or spirit attacks. Dororo will not fight either. When using the back of their sword, attacking an enemy's back will cause major damage. So essentially you just have to be very patient. Damn it. Like, even doing that is something I should not have done. Hi. Okay.
Weird.
That's what you want to get, is that last, even if you miss one of them or something like that. So even that I shouldn't really have done. Hi. Damn it. Hi. Hello. Hello. I'm being too. You can see what I was talking about being patient.
Yeah.
Like, it's fine. I'm
I
doing.
mean, the good thing is that he doesn't really do that much damage.
Yeah. I can already tell I'm much better than I was when I first started doing this.
Also, I gotta say that critical hit sound effect is so satisfying, and the big flash of light.
And of course, this is just a warm up for the BS to come. All right. Believe it or not, I actually died of that a couple times because I just didn't have the pattern down and whatever.
We shall continue another time.
Jackie, I'm gonna go follow that guy.
Hey, stay away from that sword.
I gotta become stronger. With a sword like that, nobody make fun of me. I'm gonna
Immediately
get that sword
doing
no
the thing.
matter what.
Yep.
that you're not supposed to do.
Yeah, hum.
What? Is this a Dororo segment?
I think so. Yeah.
Paste.
I knew there was one coming up, but I forgot when.
Would you like to play as a character that can do nothing?
Yes. So essentially, with Hyakimaru, you have the choice of running away from enemies. With this one, you're just run away from them. Hi. Oh, I hate this so much. So I don't know if you can tell. You see how he's disappearing and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, I actually did it the first. Okay. All right.
Man, I wish as an 8-year-old kid I could also double jump.
All right. Wow.
God, this TV is so washed out. It's so bright.
I know. Oh, hello. Did I not start out with full life, or did that take literally
I wasn't thinking
50% of my life, or 25%?
I don't think you started out with full life.
Okay, I forget. Do I have to fight something as Dororo? I kind of forget. Oh yeah. Oh god. Okay.
Hey, that's him. All right.
Cool cutscene. So this is stealth because you're the greatest. Stealer of the world. Attack running from behind. Knock him unconscious. Steal a sword. He will counterattack if you're an idiot. Oh god. This is... Whoop, that's not what I meant to do.
Hey, Dororo should be silent since it's sneaking and not announce all his attacks.
I hate you. Nice the hole over there. Ugh. Hi, you're really dumb.
This part sucks.
Oh, come on. Oh, come on. How do you turn around at that? Just so stupid.
I wonder if that's an automated hit, because you're definitely not actually hit by that attack.
I think it is most of the time.
This is really weird and awkward.
Nice. Two more, I think.
Hey, you have 2 more bombs. I don't know what you do once you run out of bombs.
You just really, really sneak up. Yeah, I guess we'll find out. Maybe I'm doing it wrong, I don't know. Cool, I guess we'll find out.
Oh, you can just start.
I literally did not know that.
That seems a lot easier.
That seems a lot easier. I had no idea about that. I mean,
Yeah.
I would have just have thrown away all 9 of those, you know what I mean? Because I don't think you play as her again.
Who said that? Who's there?
Blood. I must have blood.
Huh?
Kill. You must kill.
No, I don't want to kill people.
We could have seen this
I
happening.
just wanted a sword.
But it had to be this sword. Nothing personnel, kid. And Yakimaru was like,
Where the heck did Dororo go? Telepathy isn't working either. I should check the nearby village.
yeah, the one that's like 1 inch away. It's good. It's a good point, man. All right, I literally think my life might not be back. Because this game is just sometimes, like, absolutely ruthless. Okay, good, it is. Okay, we're gonna save here, because the fight... I think it's coming up. The fight that I hate is coming up. And it's just, like, pure... You just have to, like, wait around. It sucks.
Save
All
the
right.
game here.
So we're gonna skip, let's see, everything. We're gonna skip everything. Alright. I honestly keep forgetting, because oh, hello. Oh, okay.
You're like a million enemies.
Like that dog came out of nowhere. So our goal is to try to get to the top of here while still having most of our life. Like, these dogs are unbelievable.
Oh, you still have the regular sword out.
Plan on fighting anything. Well, if I can get to here with having this much life, this is way better than I was last time. Definitely saving. I know I only moved like 30 seconds, but that is definitely worth it. So, okay. We
Can
are...
save the game here.
Just hoping I had a... Really? I hate you. I just want to make things easier for myself. Go away. Yeah. Okay, someone's gonna fall down here. But not on me. Come on, no. Alright. Okay. Great. So this is the boss I hate.
Dororo, stop!
You can probably figure out.
Dororo, what happened?
I wonder.
Been possessed. Looks like I've got no other choice.
And clearly, you're fighting it the same way you did the last boss. And she is very fast. And has a lot of life.